finished the Philosopher's Stone yesterday, which was the 4th, and I was kind of hoping to get it done on the 3rd instead. But I wanted to make this video to discuss my thoughts on the first Harry Potter book. So if you haven't read this book, then you might want to tune out now. Here's your spoiler warning right now. When Harry and Hagrid first go to Gringotts and Hagrid tries to explain it all, he mentions like 3 times about how Gringotts is the safest place to keep all of your things. You'd be mad to rob it. And I feel like this is interesting because it sort of alludes to somebody trying to rob it later on in the book, but it also kind of comes full circle with the last book, the way that, you know, there's so much suggestion of it here, and then in the last book, Harry actually robs it and there is a dragon. So I kind of like that there's this like parallel, or what is it, like circular structure going on where, you know, from start to finish. I think that's kind of cool. I thought this was hilarious. The beginning of chapter 12 goes like this. Christmas was coming. One morning in mid-December, Hogwarts woke to find itself covered in several feet of snow. The lake froze solid, and the Weasley twins were punished for bewitching several snowballs so that they followed Quirrell around, bouncing off the back of his turban. They're hitting fucking Voldemort in the head. That is hilarious, and it's only funny if you've already read it. I love rereading books, guys. I don't know. It's just like you read the things, and once you know the story behind all of the characters because of reading the whole series, it makes rereading it that much more meaningful. You realize the little like nuances that J.K. Rowling has put in there because she totally understands all of these characters so deeply. I really liked rereading this and having a better understanding of the characters myself after reading the whole series and, you know, being a total fan for a really long time. One thing that I feel like could be a bit of a plot hole that I didn't really notice, I think, the last few times that I've read this. During Snape's task, when it's like the bottles that are all lined up and there's like a little riddle that you use to figure out which potion will allow you to pass through the flames in front of you, or which vial has the potion that'll allow you to go back. What I don't understand is how Quirrell got through when all of the potions are still there, so Harry can take the potion. Like, are these potions refilling on their own? How did Quirrell get through? It kind of doesn't make sense. And then I just want to include this little thing because it's always been one of my favorite quotes. It's right at the end when Dumbledore is giving his speech at the final feast that they have. And he says, "There are all kinds of courage. It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to your enemies, but just as much to stand up to our friends. I therefore award 10 points to Mr. Neville Longbottom." I don't know, it's just, it really struck a chord with me, and it's always been something that I feel like I've really connected with. It was nice to kind of reread the book, and I don't want to sound totally foolish by saying and like reconnecting with the characters, but it's nice to get to see them again in their original context. Let me know what you guys have noticed from rereads of the Harry Potter series. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in another video.